Hello. It's time for 1.2, it's challenge mode. This level used to be, in my opinion, the easiest in the game, and it's not anymore.
This Formica fusca black ant queen has given birth to her first brood. While the workers established their new territory in the earth, above ground, a nearby colony of Formica sanguinea slave-maker ants are on the lookout for would-be victims. These ants specialize in stealing larvae from neighboring nests and raising them as their own. If the black ant colony isn't prepared for the inevitable incursion, they may be wiped out entirely.
This level is basically a...
Unfortunately, the queen chose her colony's home poorly. This earth is infested with Grillotalpa grillotalpa, the European mole cricket. Growing up to 45 millimeters in length and with powerful forelegs, these beasts are masters of tunneling. The crickets have had their fill of roots for the day, and are now on the hunt for protein-rich invertebrates. This queen and her brood are in imminent danger of being devoured.
The crickets in this level aren't quite as bad as in 1.1. They appear less often, but if they appear at a really inopportune time, absolutely. The rebalance for this level, which is what makes it super hard now, basically changed the slave maker spawns so that now they spawn at higher levels. Higher level slave makers are really good.
Sigestria florentina, a funnel web spider. She is large, fast, and equipped with a deep, powerful bite. Her lair is carpeted by sheets of silk woven between tripwires that radiate out from the entrance. She can detect even the slightest vibrations with her sensitive legs. Any ant that strays too close will be snapped away in the blink of an eye. Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected.
You should always have your attack off.
A sanguinea
your
scout has
gather off
sensed the
when you're
presence of the
fighting
black
spiders
ants.
so that
A raid on the colony is now
your ants aren't
inevitable.
distracted by them.
The question remains as to whether they will merely pillage a generation of young, or wipe out the colony entirely. In the end, it will come down to the tenacity of the defending ants. Predators are loose in the nest. The
No,
larvae
they're
must
not.
be protected.
They're stuck in there. Anyways, you want to try and get this one. The slave maker waves ramp up extremely fast.
By working together, the ants have overwhelmed one of the funnel web spiders. She won't be causing any more trouble for the colony. Her sisters, however, still present a problem.
See, this when mole crickets and the slave maker waves appear at the same time, you're
A mole cricket is burrowing into the nest. The ants must mount a defense quickly, or their brood will be forfeit. The raiding party is left, and with them they have taken 10% of the black ant brood. The Fusca colony must replenish quickly if they are to survive the next assault. The colony is starving. There's not enough food to feed the new brood.
I'm not playing this super optimally, but this isn't.
There are intruders in the nest. The Sanguinia colony seeks
Keep
once
an eye out
again
for
to
the level
bolster
3s,
its
like I
numbers.
said.
A
They're
battalion of slave
probably
makers charge
they're
into the nest.
super duper overpowered. They do so much damage with crazy attack speed. You're gonna want to. The level 2s are also decent. The level 2s are decent, but the level 1s are terrible. It used to only be level 1s. You know, they would just get absolutely clapped.
The raiding party was no match for the valiant defenders.
Now
The
that it's a
brood remains
mix,
safe.
it's a lot
For
more
now.
dangerous.
Mole crickets are burrowing into the nest. The ants must defend in multiple locations at once.
We're not gonna get any more soldiers built in this cave. So, one thing to keep in mind is the waves are so fast on cost. You barely have any time to recover or stuff it. Make sure you stay on top of the giant.
There is no respite from the culling. The Sanguinia will subjugate or exterminate. Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected. The raiding party is left, and with them they have taken 10% of the black ant brood. The danger may be gone for now, but this truce is merely a formality. The Sanguinia are already planning their next onslaught.
Try and keep your... You want to move as fast as possible. You're going to want to use your workers to harvest if possible.
Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected. The Sanguinia colony seeks once again to bolster its numbers. A battalion of slave makers charge into the nest. A mole cricket is burrowing into the nest. The ants must mount a defense quickly, or their brood will be forfeit.
This is only a singular mole cricket, which sucks because the next raid's going to be the big one. We gotta be careful.
The raiding party is left, and with them they have taken 10% of the black ant brood. The queen must lay quickly to return the colony to its former strength. There are intruders in the nest.
So now we've got all the max amount of soldiers, and we're just gonna try to survive. If you have any leftover food, throw it at them. Yeah, why? Just to help service meat shields for
The Sanguinia colony
our
seeks
soldiers.
once again to bolster its numbers. A battalion of slave makers charge into the nest.
Level 3. Look at that. Living. There are two types of slave makers, in case you didn't notice. The little egg stealer guys who just ignore your ants and don't attack them. And then there's the actual dudes who will actually try and kill your queen. And that's usually going to be your higher level ones, so there are. That's it. GG's.
Once again, the slave makers return to their nest with new black ant larvae to raid.
Alright. Time to go to the beaches after this. This will probably... Alright, see ya.